the next day against the New York fucking Islanders.
Jeez.
Just lay an egg in overtime. We lose as well. So everything I was going to do today about dancing on the Bruins had to take a quick pivot because you're 100% right. When you talk about that first game, it does not matter at all.
Nope.
That isn't even something you need to think about whenever we're talking about 7-game series. Are you kidding me? This is Pens in 5, Bruins probably, maybe never. That might be that might be Caps in 4.
Could be,
That might be. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know your team like I know my team, the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let me take you back in time, okay? And I am pissed about the Pittsburgh Penguins losing.
Yeah.
Okay? I think 10 of the last 11 playoff games they have lost or something. I mean, it is a drought when it matters. When Lord Stanley shows up in the picture, for some reason, the Pittsburgh Penguins have stunk, okay? Sidney Crosby, greatest player to ever play hockey, all right? Every time I say it, I get a bunch of fucking little sheep come after me. Gordie Howe, Wayne Gretzky. He's not even the best player on the Penguins. Listen. I grew up in the Mario Lemieux, Jaromir Jagr, Ronnie Francis era, okay? I understand the back-to-back and all of that. Mario Lemieux was unbelievable to watch. He's probably the second greatest player of all time. With that being said, Sidney Crosby is a guy that should have been on national television every single time he stepped on the ice. The NHL let Sidney Crosby down immediately upon him getting into hockey. There's actually a video, a fun little content piece the NHL did whenever he got into the NHL. They had him walk around LA with somebody from the NHL, and they said, hey, do you know who this guy is? And they said, Bob from the fucking grocery store. Okay, and then they want to go around, oh, that guy sold me shoes the other day. Oh, that guy, and the NHL was like, no, it's actually the LeBron James of hockey. No, you don't know who he is? And they're like, oh, no, sorry. I'll become a fan, though. You do that right now, same shit would happen. The NHL has dropped the ball. Now, Connor McJesus, I heard he's on his way.
Of course.
And I love the McJesus. You got a long way to go, pal. I just want to let you know. I understand we got a hot start and everything, but Sidney's been doing this a long, long time. And he's not just a goal scorer. He's a playmaker. He makes everybody else better on the ice. He's the best skater on the ice anytime he gets on the ice. He is just, he is what he is. And I am a diehard Penguins fan, so this might be a bit biased, but it's real. They fucked over Sidney Crosby's career. They have fucked it up. Now, it's going to ESPN. Sidney doesn't appear to be slowing down at all. No. So maybe on Turner and on ESPN, he'll get a little bit of shine so people understand his greatness. So I won't have to hear about a guy that was able to skate around with 6 feet around him because he had goons on the team that were willing to fight somebody else, and he was just able to go willy-nilly with his dangles, and then he had Connor in fucking goal wearing those pennants right in front of him as pads, and it was just a full goal for him to go, oh, this guy's the great. Okay, Trailblazer, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wayne Gretzky, absolute trailblazer, unbelievable player. If Sidney Crosby played then, he might have 7,000 goals right now, okay? Yep. And now, granted, that's the evolution of hockey. I would assume Wayne Gretzky would do well now. This is just like the Jordan LeBron thing. But Sidney, Ovechkin, I'm a big Ovechkin fan.
Yeah.
Greatest goal scorer, maybe in the history of hockey.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a great title to have. Greatest goal scorer in the history of hockey. Could be Ovechkin. I mean, people come in and fight, obviously, with Wayne and everybody. They'll have an entire thing. He could be. Sidney's the greatest hockey player to ever play. Just the entire sport of hockey. In what? Just because he's not scared to maybe piss down a Flyer's leg literally on the ice. Just because he's not scared to go ahead and bat a glove out of the way. Maybe he's not scared to give a little, this is hockey. Welcome to the ice.
Hockey, baby.
This is hockey. But I want to let you know who has let down Sidney Crosby the most here as of late. His name is fucking Jarry. Okay?
Oh, no.
He's the goalie. And let me tell you, hockey aficionado here.
Yeah.
I am a Penguins fan. This is real. Growing up in Pittsburgh, the Penguins are the only team I was a true fan of. My dad, my family, obviously loved the Steelers. I think even somebody in my family was drunk once and decided to like the Pirates. Sure. But I was a fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins. In football, I like players. I saw my dad get mad every single week. I saw the entire city kind of live with the Steelers. I'm like, cool, let's hope they win so everybody's happy. But me, I like players. Like, I like people that are out there making plays in football. But in hockey, I love the Penguins. I watched one fucking game with this guy playing goal earlier in the year. One game. Yeah. And I joined Nick Moraldo for That's Hockey Talk. And listen to what I said about the human that lost the fucking playoff game for the Penguins just yesterday. Please. It's after first game.
About this guy, Jarry. You're sold on him?
He was an all-star last year. He's
what
young.
Happened?
Seems like he really enjoyed the offseason. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
He needs to be in the Oculus with some, hand-eye shit going on. I mean, and then, first game? and obviously I'm the hockey aficionado.
Of course.
First game, he's rolling around on the fucking ice, okay? He gives up 3 goals in, 10 seconds or whatever.
He's flopping around a little bit.
I don't know him that well, but you said I should have faith. I should have faith?
So when he was drafted, he was originally drafted ahead of Matt Murray. He was supposed to be the guy. They were like, this is going to be a franchise goalie for the future. You know, and he bided his time. He's younger. He's only 22 now, I think. And Murray just jumped up through the organization ahead of him, played well in the AHL, got called up to the NHL, wins those 2 cups, and Jarry just kind of was an afterthought. And then he bided his time, slowly but surely developed, came along, had an all-star year last year when they really needed him, and then now this year, not off to a solid start, kind of rough, a little bit shaky.
What do you do, not play goalie at all in the offseason? What happened?
Fair question.
What goes on? I guess that's a big mental thing, huh, goalie?
It is. It's similar to special teams and specialists.
Yeah. You got to hope that, he's still trying to figure out his whole mentality for off seasons and this and that. You know what I mean? I'd assume he's going to get better, but boy, we got a short season. He
Better figure it the fuck out is what I say there at the end, which we cut off beautifully. The shout out Nick. Shout out. And that's hockey talk, by the way, from Nick. He better figure it. He did not.
Nope. No.
He has, maybe he did. Actually, they went on a run, went to the top of the East. Okay, they do what they got to do. But all of a sudden, we get back in the playoffs. The guy seems like he's never played fucking catch before. What is he doing? Why is this happening? Nick Moraldo, host of That's Hockey Talk, the person on the other side of that conversation after like the first game, saying, hey, have faith. This guy, all-star. He's a guy. He'll figure it out. What happened, Nick? This guy stinks. Get him off. Put Sidney in the fucking net. I seen him around Pittsburgh, by the way. Sidney Crosby goes and plays deck hockey as goalie. Guess what? Shutout fucking machine.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't we put him in goal, Nick? Is this Jarry guy going to figure it out? Is this something I need to look forward to? Is us losing 11 out of 12? Then 12 out of 13?
Oh, no.
Then 13 out of 14?
What?
And then 14 out of 15? Are we going to lose straight up like we did last year, Nick? What the fuck happened to the Pittsburgh Penguins?
It's all goaltending, Pat. I think he grabbed one of Matt Murray's leftover gloves from back in the arena. It was
So
a little
that's
too
an
heavy.
inside
Couldn't lift it up.
joke. That's an inside joke. Matt Murray, okay, our previous goalie, he comes in for Marc-Andre Fleury, who we did try to get back to the Penguins this year on the show. Stud goaltender.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, number
Killed
1
it
pick
last
overall,
night.
I think, actually, as a goalie coming out of Canada or whatever.
Yeah, he looked great yesterday. Had an amazing save. Went to overtime. Oh, he lost in overtime, too.
Okay, but
First game.
Excuse me. He wasn't rolling around on the fucking ice first game of the season this year, okay? Marc-Andre Fleury, though, he got run out of town by this guy named Matt Murray. Matt Murray was a rookie, okay? They go through the playoffs. They win a Stanley Cup with this fucking guy. He replaces on Marc-Andre Fleury. He gets hot, which is what the NHL playoffs are, by the way. If your goalie gets hot, you're going to win. That's just how you're going to have a chance. I guess the rest of the players have to not fucking stink. But if you got a goalie that's hot, you're going to go, Matt Murray gets hot in replace of Marc-Andre Fleury. He's sitting on a bench, Math.
Whoa.
They go and win. All of a sudden, expansion team starts happening. They're like, hey, is there any way you want to get rid of that Hall of Fame goalie you have? They're like, absolutely. We got this new guy. This new guy played good. He fucking forgot how to play goalie, too. Yeah. And then Jarry comes in. This guy's no idea. We stink, Nick. And Sidney Crosby does not deserve what has happened to him as of late. And I'm not happy about it.
I agree. I'm not happy about it either. They're losing to the New York Islanders again, who they got swept by in 2019. The New York Islanders, the most boring team in the entire NHL playoffs every single year.
Well, a lot of people would say all of hockey's boring, but playoff hockey is the best.
The best. It is.
Playoff hockey is so much fun. I'm not happy about it. Speaking of Sidney Crosby getting screwed over by the NHL, maybe Sidney should have focused on, basketball or something. They would have probably put him up. He probably wouldn't be giving speeches and hosting award shows and stuff like that.
Logo of the league, probably.
I ask people if they know Sidney, they spell his name wrong every single time, I bet. People don't even know how to spell, huh?
S-Y-D.
Aye.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, people say.
That's what they're,
At Ty Schmidt. Yeah, I thought you were spelling it wrong. I was
No.
like, Ty, please, greatest hockey player of all time.
No. Whoa. No. Common misconception.